let's fly back over to Brooklyn, where the CBS card opened up with Jarrett Hurd versus Oscar Molina, and we now have Jarrett Hurd on the line, listeners. Jarrett.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning. How are you?
Good, man. We've been wanting to talk to you. We've been wanting to get to know you. You kind of came out of nowhere, kid. Like, nobody, really knew who you were last year.
Yeah, man. I didn't have a big amateur career, so it was hard for a lot of guys, a lot of people to know who Jarrett Hurd was. And, every fight and every time I wanted to prove myself, get an opportunity, I had to come out there and prove myself.
And you have. You've been given 2 opportunities to fight on TV, and you fought 2 tough guys. It's not like they put you on TV against cupcakes. And you seized both of the moments. And I think people now, they know your name. So you had over 2 million people that tuned in on Saturday night, and they know your name. But we want to know you. Tell us, what should we know about you? What should the fans know about you?
Jarrett Hurd, man. I'm just a kid from Acton, Maryland that, was never given an opportunity. I didn't have a big amateur career, so I had to take the route that wasn't that easy. I was put on a stage where I say the biggest point boxing can get. And I went out there and I put on a great performance. Of course I had the butterflies. You wouldn't be human if you wouldn't get nervous, but I knew right. I was put on here to do this, so I went out there and did what I know I can do.
That's so genuine. You stopped Frank Galarza a few months ago, and then you stopped Oscar Molina Saturday night. And I have to ask you, do you think that stoppage was premature? We all knew you were going to win the fight anyway, but you went 10 rounds toe-to-toe. Do you think the ref cut it off a little too soon?
Well, I'm not in the ref body, so I can't really see what the ref sees. But as I went home and watched the fight, I can see you picking it up in the 10th round. But we're fighters, man. So Oscar Molina was a tough guy. He fought the entire time through all 10 rounds, and I think we had like a minute left, and I feel like Oscar Molina should have been given a little more opportunity to try to finish the fight. But like I said, I can't see what the referee sees.
Well, me and Jay, we're going to tell you what we kind of liked about you. And I think everybody else, on social media, I really liked your work rate. I thought that you were just really busy. You had these really clean, short punches, and you're really long. So you don't really see that. Like, you had these really short, clean punches, really nice uppercuts, and I love your swag. Like, you got this really calm demeanor, and it makes for fun fights. Like, you have these really good tools in your box. And you just look more seasoned than I think what people think you are.
Right, like in these last 2 fights, I think I answer a lot of questions about myself. I'm this 154-pounder, tall, long, 78.5-inch reach, long arms. And in my first fight with Galarza, I felt I proved that I can use a jab and stay on the outside, counterpunch with great defense. And with my last fight with Oscar Molina, I proved that I also can stay in the inside and go toe-to-toe and also take a punch, So I'm not just a one-dimensional type of fighter. I got a lot of styles, from A to Z. So, I go in there and according to how my opponent is, I can adjust. So I feel like I'm just a total package and all,
It was clear that you controlled the fight for the majority of the rounds. No close decision there in the way it ended. At what point did you feel like, or at any, that you had the fight firmly in control?
I think it was around this. Well, of course, when I got the knockdown, I felt like, wow, he can't take my power. But, I think it was around the third, or I think it was after the 4th round. I felt like keeping my distance was giving him too much time to, fight his fight. So I said, man, take control of this fight. I got to start walking him down and stay close to him. Just keep touching. I think around the fifth round, fourth and fifth round, I felt like he started to wear down. So I said, I got this, man. That's when I started to realize I had to fight.
And looking back, going back before the fight even started, when you got the call, how did they let you know that your fight was going to make it to TV? I imagine that was pretty exciting for you to find out that the fight was going to get moved up with the cancellation of the other fight.
Oh yeah, I got the call, and I was in the gym working out, preparing for the fight, and then my trainer came out of the office, and he like, yo, Jerry, you're not gonna believe this, man. I was like, what? He's like, man, you got bumped up to co-main event. I said, really? I said, you lying, that stuff. He said, that's my trainer. I said, you lying, that stuff. He said, nah, man, Abner Morris just got an injury. Got bumped up to co-main event, man. And we started jumping around the gym. I was like, this is another opportunity. Another opportunity.
You started boxing in, the DMV area, I guess, and you signed with Al Heyman, I believe, in 2014. What I want people to know is you were fighting on local club shows. I think Keystone Boxing promoted, 12 of your fights. Is that right?
Yeah, yes, my first 12 fights.
Yeah, so you really
13,
had to grind your way up.
Yeah, man, listen. I want to first of all give a big shout out to Keystone Boxing, because like I said, it was hard for me to get on, get an opportunity to turn professional. Guys didn't know if I could sell tickets. Guys didn't know if my style was exciting. And Keystone Boxing gave me that opportunity, for my first 13 fights. They put me on their show. Not only did they put me on their show, I actually hold the record for the most fights ever on Keystone Boxing show, period. So, they gave me all the opportunity in the world to display my talent. And I eventually got picked up and signed with Al Heyman on my 14 fights. And, man, without them, I don't know.
Well, it was definitely great to see you make the most of your opportunity. Fight gets moved up, and you came out and you brought your best, and it ended up being on a big stage and a great opportunity for you. Jarrett, it's been a pleasure talking to you this morning, getting to know you, and we hope to see you back in the ring very, very soon. And when you get ready to, you'll stop by and rock with the Morning Punch-In show and talk about your next fight.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And I thank you so much for having me.
All right. You have a good
take
day.
care.
You too. Thank you.